Don't want to be too negative, but damn, this movie wasn't that good. Kara Kirsten, I think is her name, plays Phoebe. Um, she has been defending this movie with her life on TikTok. I don't even follow her. Didn't even know she had a TikTok account. Um, till this movie came out. And like there's like so many times of her defending this movie. There's even one TikTok, I got like 4 different videos on my For You page of her where she's like, just skip the beginning of the movie. I promise it gets better later. So, that's not exactly a good sign. Jack Griffo, I've been following him for 2 years, but I don't think I've seen him post anything about the Thundermens. He gets a lot of hate now because he changed up his look a bit and wears nail polish. So everybody like is hating in his comment section all the time, which is stupid. It's fucking weird. Just none of your business what he does. Not really your choice what he does either. But anyway, let's talk about the movie. The CGI is worse. There's no skimming around that. The CGI wasn't fucking some masterpiece in the original series, but it's really hard to look at times in this show. Even from like the very opening scene, like not even like a few minutes in of the opening scene. Just soon as it starts, there's like this pretty bad high top view of Metroburg. Then there's some not so great looking meteors. A lot of people hate those, but I think it was one of the better effects in the movie. The ice breath and freeze breath don't look the greatest. I think the after effects usually look good though when they freeze them, or when Phoebe freezes the ground later in the movie and makes a bad guy trip. Um, I think those effects looked pretty decent. The acting isn't the greatest at some points. Even like an extra that only has one line, not the greatest. I know it's a Nickelodeon show, so I didn't expect crazy shit. Phoebe even said herself that um, they wanted to do the theme song, which, by the way, the theme song isn't in the movie. Like updated cast, how much older they are and stuff. But they couldn't do it because the producers rushed them and wanted the movie to be done as quick as possible, which is definitely noticeable. They also like completely contradict and make a pretty big plot hole that really bothered me with Chloe, where she has to recharge her teleportation powers and she can only teleport like every minute. Even though there was episodes in the show where she teleported like crazy and it was something that was like a big part of an episode. Like Hank could not find out where Chloe was because she kept teleporting every few seconds, not every minute. So kind of a stupid thing to add. Um, there's a lot of corny jokes. The show occasionally had corny jokes, but man, it's terrible. There's a corny joke after corny joke after corny joke. It gets better the more you watch it. The corny jokes stop, but like in the first 8 minutes, there's so many corny jokes, and it is painful. Like eat lightning or try our punch. Oh my god, it's so stupid. The liquid nitrogen looked like fucking ass. It was like liquid something, and it was supposed to put Phoebe and Max in place. They don't use their powers while they're in the torture chamber until they're about to fucking die. Like put like dirty socks in there, Max's old dirty socks. Yeah, great torture, I guess. I know it's a kids show, but that's kind of stupid to do fucking socks as a torture thing. So they don't attempt to break through at all. They start getting shot with fucking lightning and they don't try to break through at all. And then eventually, when the bad guys are showing the Thundermens what's happening to Phoebe and Max, they're apparently being attacked by simulated bees. Not even real bees. Not even real bees. Simulated bees. And that's when they give up apparently this really powerful plant that can make 10,000 supervillains because they're being attacked by fake fucking bees, which we don't find out until after they like give up the thing, but it's still dumb. And then the final thing is like supposed to like kill them in like 12 minutes. But they get out because apparently someone left one of their presents from a birthday party years ago down there. And villains give people dangerous presents or whatever, so they blow up the tank. It's so fucking weird. Then they escape by like punching the wall or something that had a control panel. Then they fight all the villains or whatever. It's 3 of the villains from the show plus their kids. The fight's okay. Chloe doesn't do anything. She's told to hide behind a rock because it's too dangerous, but then she ends up helping in the big thing where, to stop the 10,000 supervillain things. Which they don't really explain the seeds very well. When they do use the seeds to make some guys turn into superheroes, like Bradford and Cherry and some of Max's friends and Wong, they make them open their mouth to do it. So I really don't get how it would work. What about people that were in homes and stores? What about people who didn't open their mouths? Like, does it just change them if it falls in their hair? It's a fucking tiny seed. I don't get it. But yeah, it's like really dangerous or something. I don't get it. And they got fired because they accidentally injured a soup, but they get rehired at the end of the movie because technically they weren't soups because the V team were actually villains in disguise or something. And then the movie ends with Dr. Colosso maybe being evil again, which they already did something like that before. And like, I think season 3, where he betrays them all, but he kind of gets upset because he now likes Max or something. So he promises to not betray them or something, if I remember correctly. But I guess he's back to being evil again. He's doing the Max thing where he goes in and out of evil phases. And yeah, that was pretty much it. There really isn't much to talk about. Just corny jokes, bad effects, and not that much of a plot. They become a better family at fighting villains or something. So now they can work together. I don't know. Was not very good.